Hi, in this short recording we're just going to look at some of the network discovery tools in Kali that we're going to use for introduction to penetration testing. This is not an extensive list that we're going to use, it's only a couple of tools, but it will give you some idea of what we can do. So I have set up here, my virtual machines. So I'm running 4 virtual machines and we're using Kali, Metasploitable, Pentester 1 and Pentester 2. As you can see, I have them all on click on one. I have them all on NAT network, and my network is LAN 100. And I've called it LAN 100 because if you look at how I've got it set up, I'm using the 192.168.100.0 network, so I've just called it LAN 100. I've already started my virtual machines, and the setup that it looks like is basically like this. So we have a Metasploitable, Pentester 1, Pentester 2, Kali, and this here is the network switch, the NAT network switch for LAN 100. So they're all connected to the same network switch, which actually means that my network, because I've done the 192.168.100, means that they're all going to be on the 192.168.100 network. Okay, so I've already started my Kali up, so I'll just bring that up, and I've opened up my terminal, and I have my screen keys on, so that whilst I'm going through, you will be able to see what I'm typing in. Okay, so the first thing we're going to do, we're going to just use a very small command, a very simple command to do this, and that command is using fping. Fping is in Kali. If it isn't, you can install it by typing in sudo apt install fping. But before you try to install it, before you go to install it, just try to make sure, just run this command first, well not this one, run our following command first, just to make sure that it's not already installed. Okay, so we know that we're going to be using the 192, well I'm going to be using the 192.168.100 network. So I'm just going to do, the command is going to be fping. Alright, I'm going to use the -A because I want to look for live hosts. I'm going to use the -G to give it a range, and I'm just going to go 192.168.100. Oh, I missed the 1. 100.1, and I'm going to go through to 192.168.100.20. I could go up to 254. In fact, I will go up to 254. Right, so we can see that it's run it, and it's only found 6 hosts. So it won't take too long to do. So there we go, it's done that. I would have to scroll right up to the top to find it. So I'm just going to go Control L, and I'm just going to run that command again, but I'm just going to go to 10. Because I saw it go to 6, I'm just going to go to 10. Right. So there they are. There, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, 7, 9, 7, 8, 9, and 10. There's no host there. Okay, so that's the first way of doing, just using fping. Okay, the next way we can do it, I'm just going to clear my screen. I'm going to just use Control L, and the next command that we're going to use is called netdiscover. So with netdiscover, it's a sudo command, so I'm just going to put in sudo. I'm going to type in netdiscover, and I'm going to do a -r because I'm going to give it a range, and I'm going to give it the 192.168.100.0/ and I'm going to put it in as a /16. Okay, and I'll hit enter. I've got to put in my password. Here's my super secret password. Now this will take a little bit of time to do because it's going to go through all the hosts. Now I'm going to cut this short, so I'm going to stop the process after it finds the host that I want it to find. Shouldn't take long because it's only just got to go up to 100. Once it's found those 6 hosts, then I'm going to stop. So there they are. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Ooh. All right. And I'm going to stop it from there. Okay. So now we've got our list of hosts. The other way that we can do this is by using nmap, and we can use nmap by going nmap, and we'll do a, actually clear my screen first. We'll do nmap, and we'll then do -sn, and basically that'll tell it to ignore a port scan. We're not going to do a port scan, and I'm going to go 192.168.100.0/24, and okay, so we've got a scan up 1, 2, 4, 5, 6. So they're the ways, well, there's some of the ways that we can do a scan of a network to find the network addresses within our within the network that are live, and these can be possible targets. Now the one thing that I will do is I'm going to now just define or find out what is the Kali Linux IP address from these. Okay, so I'm going to clear my screen again. All right, so I want to be able to know, I would like to know my own IP address. It's being provided by DHCP. So I'm just going to go IP space A, and I'm going to be looking down here, and I will see that I have 192.168.100.6/24. So that is the IP address of my Kali machine. Okay, and you might have noticed that in the netdiscover command, when it came through, it didn't have 192.168.100.6 in it, and that's because netdiscover discards its own IP address. Okay, So that's it for this part of the recording.